This morning, then we started to see a lot of the rainfall and our cloud cover clearing out as a albeit weak front is moving into the area. Now on visible satellites starting to lose our daylight imagery, but you can see the gradual clearing of our skies steadily throughout the day today, and at the moment mostly sunny before the sun goes down. Still dealing with that kind of leftover moisture from Raphael, kind of some broad circulation well down to our south. Raphael is gone, but here is that weak front that is starting to push through. Now granted, this isn't anything dramatic, but it will help to lower the humidity overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Now that means we will feel a little bit nicer during the day. However, note the cloud cover. While the front is moving offshore, cloud cover starts to return. So probably partly to at times mostly cloudy skies. Then early Wednesday, maybe late Tuesday, but certainly early Wednesday, we get back into warmer, more humid air. This will help to fuel showers and storms ahead of a cold front. Wednesday is when we could see some isolated strong to severe storms. Nothing widespread, but a few isolated storms could be kind of borderline strong severe. Main threat would be some gusty winds and also a low end threat for some isolated street flooding. We might see a few downpours here and there, but otherwise the severe threat is pretty limited, as most of the energy with this system that'll be pushing our front through on Wednesday will stay up to our north. What's helping to move the front in right now is kind of this weak westerly flow. It's helping to at least lower the humidity a bit, with dew points over Texas much more comfortable. Then this is the next feature we're watching, already deepening across the Pacific Northwest. This is the upper trough that has been fairly well forecasted by both the GFS and the Euro to move through Wednesday into Thursday. Now again, the main energy stays well to the north, so we'll have limited energy to really help fuel severe storms. I don't think that's going to be a huge issue, but also with the main energy staying to our north, the really cold air also stays to the north. So we will see a certain drop in temperature as well as the humidity. I think more importantly, the humidity coming down. It isn't going to have that fall chill that you might have been hoping for as we get deeper into November. Now, almost as soon as that colder air moves in, while it is going to stay comfortable, note we start to see an upper ridge building back in. So gradually those temperatures will be on the increase. And even looking at long range forecasts, the colder air, the pattern just keeps it out over the mountain west and farther west. That looks to be the trend, even going toward now the middle to nearing end of November. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook still calls for us to stay above normal. What is kind of misleading with this graphic is it doesn't explain how far above normal. Even a couple of degrees above average is still expected to stay above average, and that's likely where we're going to be toward the end of the week. Highs in the 70s, but more low to mid. Normal high now is 72 degrees. We'll see that drop in humidity on Tuesday, kind of a increase by Wednesday, then much more pleasant as we head into the end of the week, weekend, and start of next week. Here is that drier air moving in. Again, it is not dramatic, but certainly a far cry from those dew points in the 70s that we had been over the last couple of weeks now. Dew points 60s and lower 70s, but those values have been coming down. Temperatures right now in the 70s, and with that drier air moving in, we will be able to get a little bit cooler overnight tonight. So we'll start off the day tomorrow with 60s, maybe a little bit of early sunshine with clouds gradually increasing throughout the day. Then that about 60 to 70% chance for storms on Wednesday, primarily afternoon and evening. It looks like right now that Wednesday morning will be dry, and then for the afternoon and evening, you'll want to have the rain gear handy. Some lingering clouds early Thursday as the front sweeps on through, and beautiful weather wrapping up the week and heading into the weekend.